last forever and be free. Just as long as you breathe with me, I can hold on to your soul. Don't you leave. Just as
Okay, all right, let's get started. Start off with the news. Okay, so today is the 7th, Wednesday. Not a lot of news. We do have CAD news coming up later and FOMC today at 7 p.m. my time, UK time. So, um, not much movement on this, but let me see if there is anything else that Forex Factory did not include. Okay, so we do have 3 o'clock. We do have some. Oh yes, there as well. 3 o'clock we do have some high impact news as well, and then CAD as well, and then the FOMC minute. So interesting afternoon today, just in time for the match as well. So we'll see. And then going on into like tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got the afternoon a bit packed, starting from that 1:30 high impact news. We do have some 12:30 as well. And then Friday we have some movement as well, GDP pairs. So we'll see. But for now, let's come back into the charts. So starting off with DXY. So yesterday, we just saw this literally this rally back up. It failed to take this new high. So for me right now, we are still bearish because for all we know, maybe it just wants to come back up um, into this candle here and then mitigate, and then we could be seeing lower prices. Either way, for me, this is what's holding it right now. This is what's holding the lower time frame. That is, as it stands right now. But if we do get, if we do maybe go ahead and make a new high, then I would look at this area to holding structure. At the moment, as you can see, I've got an alert here. I need this to kind of work its way back down. This is going to increase my attention to DXY. Other than that, I'm going to be waiting for that, or I'm waiting for this area to be taken. Either way, so we go above here, we're bullish. We go above this lower time frame break of structure, we are bearish. So that's what I'm going to be waiting on. And we can see, we're currently trading back up into that premium discounted 80 to 88.8% deep retracement. So it's a good area for a reversal. We'll just need to wait and see if he wants to do that. At the moment, we can't really see any sellers coming in. We're still respecting the lows. So I'll need that to break. But overall, I'm still bearish as of now. That 3-day summarizes it for me. We just came out of a redistribution. We tapped into the open of it, and then we did get a nice sell-off. Unfortunately, it did fail to break this and give us a new low. And then instead it accumulated, and then that's where we are right now. So I'm going to need to wait for a couple of more confirmations to see what a price wants to do. But that's that. Let's go back into this. So AED CAD, very, very nice reaction from this. Okay, yesterday, very nice reaction. We can go over NZD CAD as well. NZD CAD yesterday traded above the structure point. Okay, we can see, there you go. So this was the lower high that was holding this low. We traded above. AED CAD hasn't done so, so there's slightly a divergence in. But for me to really pay attention to it, I'll need this high to be broken first. So still under watch list for now, nothing crazy. AJ, I was really looking for this area to come, for price to come into this redistribution supply point. So this is that new low now. So this is what's holding this high right here is what's holding the order flow. And then obviously this is the structural breakout structure here. So we'll see. At the moment, just want to wait and see price wants to take down this low, or just wants to tap into this and then go ahead and then make a new order flow high. But that's something I have no intention of playing this right now. We can see the market just going sideways into this until we get a structure to the downside or structure to the upside. There's nothing I can do. But just mark it up and wait. Okay. AU AU kind of similar. Yesterday we did get this nice rally up and then literally dropped down. We haven't, again, nothing. All we've done is pretty much tap into the supply and then just dropped off, which was a valid point actually, because this was the lower high holding this lower low. So, and then we can already see just from eyeballing it that we have tapped into the premium. There you go, into the premium selling price. So I just want to see if there was a nice candle in there that we could have put it our daily. Oh, I like this one here. Okay, so what down now? So now what I'm going to be waiting for is I'm going to be waiting for price to make a new low. Once we make that new low, this is the candle that we will be playing from. To the 560 minute. Okay. I want to actually go ahead with the 555. I think that seems thicker. And then we can look at the 80% of that candle. This won't be a limit. This would I would have to look at the order flow change in here because this is an order flow entry. Okay, this is an order flow entry because structure is still, yeah. Okay, so we can still see price break this order flow and come back up into this and then go ahead and make a new low. So possible. So we just have to wait and see on that one, but that could be something low risk for me to take maybe tomorrow. So today you could come and we can give me a new low, absolutely fine, and then we can look at that retracement in here. CAD so we was actually looking at CAD yesterday, and what we was looking for was actually a buy out of this area here. I'll pull up the this is what we was looking at for tomorrow. So sorry, for today. So we wanted to see a bullish order flow coming in, and this is what would be holding that order flow leg. So we was looking at this area here. We had the London open price, and then we had the 45-minute open and the 120 minutes 50% lined up with the imbalances. Also, there was a bit of confluence Unfortunately, we did not get it. Okay, we did not even get the booth. So this trade, when price came back down, it was not valid. Okay. For now, the this whole thing is, yeah. For now, we just need to, we're inside these ranges. Either one of them needs to break to the upside or to the downside for me to know what I need to do. That's it. I'm not good. This is nothing. It didn't cause anything. The only thing is this is holding that left to the upside and this is holding that left to the downside. That's about it. Um, Euro JPY is currently in this 8 hour box that we was looking at. Okay, but I think we can come deeper into it. And then we can come deeper into it and then we can get the schematic in there. That's what I'll be waiting for. Something like that. Frame, paper structure, test entry, and then we can look to take it up. That's what I'll be looking for in here. Yeah. Full 15 international. It's not 4.7. If you can really get also shy of it. If you can get price to come down into that 50% and that 80%, and then we can see lower time frame accumulation, that would be a great opportunity for us to get into. Cool. Euro USD. So Euro USD yesterday, we broke order flow to the upside, and then we broke order flow to the downside once again. So never reason why I don't trade order flow a lot like that, because they just break and nothing happens. But there's that order flow break to the downside, which means we just question this new low here. I'll leave that one because that's the structural one here. So I guess this could be a little something that we can trade from. Let me check the 1 minute. The 61 minute is really cool. We got 61 minute here. So if price comes back up, that's something that we could look into. Yeah, so for price to come back up into here and then go down lower. Yeah, something like that. GBP AUD. So yesterday I was looking at this. What was it? 666. I was looking at. So there you go. So I was looking at that, and then looking at that candle here, and then was looking for distribution. So price didn't quite come into it. Maybe it did come into like the 50%. Yeah, so it came. Oh no, it didn't come into the 50%. Okay. So anyways, we'll still need to wait for a this trend here. Let's see if we do get something. So there was compression coming into it. Okay, so we can see the one drive, two drive, and the three drive. But we'll need to have like some sort of pullback coming into it. Yeah, maybe that. Okay. Yeah, that's it, things. That's- Um, you know, well, I'm not gonna rush into it simply because this could just be the buyer's climax, and we can come up once more to make the secondary test, come back down 50%, come back up for the up thrust, and then we can get the break. Then we can look for that, something like that, to come back down. So I'm not going to rush into it and try to find into it. I would look at it on the lower time frame in New York, but if it doesn't, if it's not clean, if I don't get anything, then I'm not going to look for it. I'm not going to force it basically. Number one, number two, this is also counter trend anyway. This is counter trend. Um, this is something I was just looking to get into because we pushed in this lower time frame low, and potentially maybe to come into this buying opportunity here for to tap into 80% of this candle here. So that's what I'm waiting on. Um, yeah, that's about it. So I'm still waiting on that. Cool. Right, let's see what else. GJ, okay, for GJ's got a nice. So GJ, yesterday we had this drop, and again this is just order flow. We tapped into the SC of this leg here because this was the cause. This was the cause of that break here. Okay. And then price came in, punched in a new low. But this is also the structure. If we could somehow manage to come back in, just like EU, look for a distribution in here for us to make a new low. Um, So that's still maybe that's something we can look at for tomorrow. I'm not in a rush or anything. This is still a lower time frame structure because this just tapped into the bullish slingshot of this high time frame leg or intraday time frame leg. Um, so just have to wait. GN. So GN again. GN made that low first compared to um, GA. So we pushed in that new low, and then we still need to retrace higher up. Somewhere into the premium, somewhere up there. We could retrace into. Something like that last time was 15. Well, anyways, we'll wait for it. But again, this one here is counter trend trade to come down into, oops, to come down into my buying position here, like 88% retracement, and then look at that lower time frame, change of order flow for it to go up and make a new higher. So that one waiting, I think we can have better setups coming to it. Okay, cool. So with GU, um, okay, with GU, so we pushed in this order flow break here. I was looking for the first point of interest is slingshot, didn't work, price went through it. And then the last point is this area here. Okay, see if we can get anything. Again, there's no limit, nothing yet because we failed to break this higher time frame order flow sitting right here. So we're just going to have to wait and see how prices is coming in. I'm currently at break even anyway, took partials here already. So we'll wait and see if price wants to come down, okay, into the 88%, and then go back up, whatever it wants to do, that's cool. We're just waiting on that. NZD-CAD, as I said, we have now got that bullish order flow. So we'll be looking for somewhere in here. If there's like a higher time frame in there as well. Oh, that 3D was really nice. Yeah, that's a potential we can look into as well. Definitely for the extreme. Oh my gosh. It's not bad. Can you look to make me higher? So we'll wait on that one. I'll find the 205 and see that looks like. No, they don't do 3D. Yeah. So we kind of came into 50%, but now that we have got this order flow break, we can look for come back into this to go up higher. Yeah. So that's what we have to wait on now. Andre. So yeah, we was also looking at Andre yesterday as well. What was it? This one. Yeah, so we had that lower time frame break, and then we have got this order flow break here as well. So this is what was holding it, and then we're looking for price to come back into here, give some accumulation. So yesterday, price did come back into it. Currently, it did tap into the 2 hour open, and I believe maybe got 50% as well. No, not the 50%. So for me, I'm still looking for price to come down lower. Um, let's actually drop back down to the lower time frame and see. So here, yeah, it didn't come into like no candles or nothing. So I'll leave it because right now we could be compression and we can get this nice drop to come into it. So what I'll do is I'll just set an alert below here. NJ into BOI. Look for values. Okay, so that's that there. Into BOI. Look. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be waiting on now. So it come into, you can see how it came into the 4 hour open. Interesting. Yeah, but I'm still waiting for that. I have reasons to believe it could come lower. That confluence with imbalance there, so I'm still going to stand by my reasons up until we go and make that new high or we have an order flow change. So yeah, put that in here as well. Still gonna mention that, and you nothing much on NU, although we did break the structure. So this is what's holding it right now. So this is what's holding order flow. So very similar to NJ as well. Was NJ into 2 hour? No. Okay, so that one we can see broke that lower time frame order flow here. So still got some ways to go. Again, no limits or nothing here. Just go wait on that one. UCAD is of potential. We have made this new high. So I'm going to be looking for this area here. Yeah, but we're going to see if we can find a much better candle. That one, 9 might be it. Oh no, but that one. So I like that one, 11. That 111 is good. Okay, again we can be looking around. Some sort of accumulation in there. Again, this is just order flow. But this is really what's holding that. So this is the SC area here. Price made a new high. And this is what's holding the order flow. Right, that's that. Should we put this? Put that in the chat there as well. UJ, nothing much. And that this thing, this is Chevron trade that. Okay, cool. That's it. So we've only got we've got Euro, we've got Euro USD, we've got NJ, and then we've got UCAD as well. So that's pretty cool. And then on top of that, we've got obviously the other ones in the chat. We've got GU. Yeah, we've got GU on that as well, and GJ and GA as well. Yeah, cool. So I'll put that in the chat, and we'll see how they play out tomorrow.